Blue Period. The Blue Period is the first period in the art career of Pablo Picasso, in which the identity of this famous artist begins to form. At the start of it, we can still feel the influence of Impressionism, which can be confirmed by an exhibition in June of 1901. The works presented are bright and sensual, and for now remain untouched by the depressing color of blue. But before the end of the year, blue starts to appear in his works and completely consumes Picasso. This shift in his art was marked by a series of tragedies, one of which was the loss of his close friend Carlos Casagemas. Pablo and Carlos worked together, dreamed together, and hoped to conquer Paris together. Picasso felt guilty for not preventing Casagemas' suicide, as he had seen the failing mental state and despair of his friend over unrequited love. In addition, his start in the capital of artistic avant-garde was extremely difficult. Parisian critics did not accept his genius, and his works did not sell at all. In his works, we can see very violent silhouettes begin to appear as the maestro stopped aiming for three-dimensionality and started to move away from the classical perspective. Soon, his palette becomes more diverse. The shades of blue appear again and again. The portrait of Jem Sabart is the first work commonly attributed to this blue period. Cold and dour colors filled with tragic characters appear in many other works of the blue period. A classical example is a self-portrait of Picasso, made several days before his departure to Barcelona. In 1902, he comes back to Spain, though he won't be able to stay for long. Paris still calls for him and pulls him toward itself, while sad and oppressive Barcelona starts weighing down on him. Pablo cannot take it any longer, so he moves back to Paris yet again, without any luck. The artist faces hard times. He has no money for rent, and he is literally starving. This is why most works of the Blue Period from 1903 to 1904 were completed in Barcelona, where he could at least stay in his parents' house. Most works of the Blue Period were made here, such as Date, Two Sisters, Tragedy, and Old Jew with a Boy. A lack of money forces Picasso to stop buying new canvases, and he begins to paint over his old works. This is how the famous painting Life appears, where the artist once again calls back to the image of Carlos Casagemas. In the spring of 1904, Pablo Picasso once again decides to try and conquer Paris. And once there is a spare room in the artist's chummery at Montmartre, he takes it. Picasso felt that he would not come back to Spain anymore, so he took his most valued possessions with him, his works. For ahead of him were new possibilities, new love, and a new artistic period.